Welcome back to the channel. Last time out, we managed to get a win against Sparta Rotterdam, which took us to the top of the Eredivisie, and then we managed to squeeze past SC Cambuur to get through to the quarterfinal of the Dutch Cup. Question is, have we stayed at the top of the table, and have we brought any more recruits in? Hello, it's a warm welcome to episode number 67 of Going Dutch, as we try and turn around a Dutch side that's been relegated from the Eredivisie, in this case Waalwijk, and try and return them to the top flight, leaving them as an established side. And this is our journey. My name's Mark, and on today's episode, we have for you two games. It's going to be the Dutch Cup quarterfinal, facing the side that knocked us out last season, Ajax. Hoping that we weren't going to meet anybody too chunky in the quarterfinal. Been nice to have got through to the semi-final. I did actually mention a couple of episodes back that we hadn't progressed any further than the quarterfinal in the Dutch Cup during the series. That was actually a little bit of a white lie, because we had actually got through to the final. I think it was in our first season with Waalwijk, and we got through to the final and got lost to PSV on that occasion. But it'd be nice to get somewhere near the final on our final season. Can we get past Ajax? We'll find out in due course. And then it's Eredivisie match day 22 as we face de Graffschap in that particular match. Right, we need to bring you up to date, but before we do that, don't forget, if you do enjoy today's episode, leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. It's a few clicks for you, but it helps me tremendously and keeps you up to date with everything that's going on the channel. The other way of keeping up to date with everything that's going on the channel is to follow me on X at JustOffsideFM. Right, as I said, we will bring you up to date, and we're going to bring you up to date with a few things first. And transfer, I think, is the most important bit, because we have, since you were last with us, brought in a couple of players. Zeno van der Bosch, I think at the end of the last episode, had come in on a loan, and that's confirmed then, if you like. But we have brought in Mehmet Aydin. But whatever happened, he wasn't supposed to be coming in. I think it was end of contract. We ended up doing a deal with Schalke for him, and it was end of deal. He was supposed to be coming in the summer, but basically we have brought him in early. We've paid 66,000 to bring him in early, playing on that right wing back position, replacing whoever on the right. He is he's Turkish, Turkish, and he's played pretty much all his career in Germany, apart from a loan to Transport back in 23-24. He's been okay. He's played a few in the Bundesliga, Bundesliga 2, Super League in Turkey, which was probably his best season to date. 33 games, 5 goals, 2 assists, a player of the match, and 7.11. Can he convert that into his career here at Waalwijk? That is the big question. We do have some activity going on as well. Peter has been schmoozed by Wolves. They want to pay 4 million up front, 8.75 million with add-ons. And it looks awfully like he is going to go. And to replace him, we have offered a contract to Jeremy de Leon. He's playing for Real Madrid at the moment. As soon as he comes in, we will bring you up to date with him. That's assuming he comes in. I think also in the last episode we mentioned Santos, a defender. He did actually go elsewhere. Can't remember exactly where. We will check in a moment and I will tell you. But before we get into today's games on the episode, let's have highlights of the two games in between. PEZ Zwolle, they are currently 8th in the table. I think previous history against them isn't fantastic. Or we did. No, it has been all right. Last time we played them at their place, though, we did lose 4-2. It's always been a bit tricky. Our record against them isn't too bad. Can we get another result today? Stay top of the table would be rather nice. And then we play Almere City at home at the Mandermakers. And our record against them is pretty good, to be fair, especially at home. Mind you, last time out, we drew 1-1 with them at home. In fact, we haven't beaten them at home. 1-1 and 1-1. We've only ever beaten them at their place. So maybe there's something in that. But anyway, we need to keep those results going if we want to stay top of the table. Feyenoord, of course, just that 1 point behind us. PSV in third on 41. Ajax fourth on 40. Let's have the highlights of those in-between games. Highlight comes 21 minutes in. It's a throw-in. Romney. Aiden making his debut. Rekic. Aiden. Varro. Varro finds Peter. Peter now chips this one over to Latonda. Latonda! It's come back off the woodwork and he's offside as well, I think. Schneidler with a goal kick headed down by Vessels to Latonda. Latonda trying to thread that through to Peter. But it was a wayward ball, and the counter-attack is on, and they're in. And it's flashed wide. In fact, I think it's gone for a corner. Save from Bergstrom. One swung into the near post. It's Aiden heading it away. Chiera. Sessa. Back to Chiera. Need to get hold of this ball. Forcing them back, and highlight has ended. And threat for now has ended. Lammers getting that one away. Bergstrom getting fingers to it. Highlight of the second half comes in the 47th minute. And Bergstrom to Aiden. Aiden inside to Romney. Romney plays that ball back to Rekic. Rekic comes forward looking for an outlet. He's got Romney there. Romney's in space. Romney misses the far post. And Romney, on the form that he's in, you would have had him put that one away. Angle was tight. 72 minutes on the clock. Aiden with a throw in. He's chipped this one in. Latonda not getting anywhere near that. Van der Bosch. Drambev. Van der Bosch. Back to Drambev. Drambev crossed it in. And it's Peter. Question whether he was offside. Peter puts it away. VAR will look at it. And it is disallowed. Thought we got nose in front then. Peter just broke the line. A throw in. 77 minutes on the clock. Schultz is going to have a long throw into the area. It's headed clear. Larson pulls it back to Schultz. Oh, trick deflection. Oh, no. And Zwolle have taken the lead on 78 minutes. It was a long throw. Headed out. Larson. And then Schultz takes a shot. And it got a deflection, took it away from Bergstrom. 79, and Romney with a free kick straight into the arms of Schneidler. Schneidler will have a goal kick. It's a long one, looking for Lammers, but headed down by Rosier. Tidied up by Toure, who's come on. Stansfield, we need to get back on terms very quickly. Romney's in. Romney puts it away. 9th goal of the season for Ollie Romney. It's definitely converted this time. And on 81 minutes, we are level. 81 minutes. We are level. After going behind unfairly in a way, Can we go on and win this now? Romney set himself nicely, puts it past Schneidler. And it's all over. It's a 1-1 draw. Only managed to draw against Zwolle, but Ollie Romney picking up a player of the match. Well, the stats don't tell it all, really. We should have beaten them out of sight. 15 shots, 7 on target, 2.09 against their 0.40, and 62% of the possession. Should have beaten them. They have 5 shots and 4 on target. Ollie Romney getting the equaliser 3 minutes after Max Schultz gave them the lead. He did pick up an injury towards the end of the game as well, which was rather disappointing. But as I say, Ollie Romney picking up a player of the match, 3 key passes and a goal, an 8.0 for him. Mehmet Aydin not having the best of debuts, and I guess Bergstrom also keeping them out on the chances that they had. But 2 points dropped, I guess. Bartels in the Almere City goal. Peter on the ball. Could be his last game for us. Leveld, the transfer window slams shut between this game and the start. Romney gets his 10th goal of the season. Question of offside. Oh, is he? He had one disallowed in the last game. But this one is going to stand. And we take a lead on 16 minutes. Leveld has come back into the side. Peter crosses in. And Romney heads it in. As I said, Peter could be his last game for us. Definitely onside. Leveld throws it in to Elatim. Back to Leveld. Leveld into space. Peter's brought down. And nothing given, I don't think. Or he's going to go and have a look at the camera. Question is, did he bring Peter down? Or did he play the ball? What's the decision going to be? He's coming back. And no penalty. Right, from the start of this second half. Romney getting us underway, but the ball's been given away in midfield there. Who was it? It was Elatim giving the ball away. In for Varro today. This ball forward, and Bergstrom will tidy that up. Out to Aydin. Aydin inside to Boumasudi. Stevanovic. Boumasudi out to Aydin. Aydin, we haven't really seen much of him. What can he do? Cross this ball in nicely to Elatim. Elatim to Leveld. Leveld! Oh, 3rd goal of the season. And we do double our lead on 46 minutes. Looked as if it all gone a bit wonky. But we managed to sort it out. Aydin. Cross this to Elatim. Elatim decided he didn't have the angle. Gave it to Leveld. Leveld did. Stevanovic with another corner. 57 minutes. Back post this time. Van der Bosch gets his first goal for us. Making a starting debut today. Obviously played in the last match, but he's got a goal. Makes it 3-0. Stevanovic, back post. And he's got up above the defender and found the back of the net. Sweeping ball out, but didn't get the target. Van der Beek. Aydin to Stevanovic. Stevanovic going down this wing. Chips one over. Goalkeeper pulls it down. Peter! Peter! There's his passing gift. And he scores the 4th on the hour mark. And that could be the last goal we see of Peter. Goalkeeper pulls it down. Peter just set himself nicely and planted it in the back of the net. They have a corner. It's chipped in, headed back out. Sinani into the area, and it's gone in. They've got a consolation. Javi Marton. Sinani. It was headed back out. Stansfield clearing the ball. And Sinani had a run at it. Chipped it past the goalkeeper. And Marton just put it into an empty net. And it's all over. And that must be a record for shots. We've had 32 shots. And we've absolutely peppered them. 18 on target. And I'm not surprised that Bartel has actually got an 8.1. Any other day would have had a player of the match, and he's saved them from a absolute cricket score. 3.62 on the old XG, 70% of the possession. They had 3 shots, 3 on target, 1.44 on the XG, and 30% of the possession. Filip Stanovic picking up a player of the match, 6 key passes, 3 clear-cut chances, 2 assists, and 8.4 for him. Anything but scoring. But the man that is probably has played his last game for us, Peter, an 8.0 for him. And, well, he leaves us on a fine form. 3 key passes, 1 clear-cut chance, and 1 assist. We will miss him. And I did say I would check to see where Santos went. Santos went to Feyenoord. Of course he did. He's gone there. Having said that, he is listed for loan, which is quite interesting. Might have a think about that. I think the window is closed now. Is it not slammed shut? I think we missed the boat on that one. I can bring you up to date with some more news, though. The in-between games is Jeremy De Leon is in. He has joined us from Real Madrid. And have a quick look at his stats. He's played most of his career in Spain. Castellon to start off with, then went to Real Madrid on a freebie. He's played 1 season in Darmstadt in Germany in the Bundesliga 2, 33 games, 2 goals, 4 assists, 2 player of the matches, and a 7.06. And then he's been back at Real Madrid and been in the A, B and C teams. Really not done a massive amount. So let's hope he can do the business for us. So that is the incomings, the outgoings. Peter did go out. He ended up going to Wolves. 7.75 million. We upped the thing. I think last time we were looking, it was 4 million, rising to 8.75. We managed to get more out of them up front. And then add an extra £1 million to it. And also Torben Reen, he's gone to DMSK Diniz in Belgium, I think is where he's gone. So just to recap then, those 2 games, those in-between games, PEC Zwolle, a 1-1 draw, a 4-1 win against Almere City, the first time that we've beaten them at home, which is rather good. Leaves the table looking like this. We are top on 52. Feyenoord slipping up again on 51. We will have a look at the scores in a minute. PSV are a third on 44, so we're 8 points clear of them at the moment. Ajax are 4th on 43, and then come FC Utrecht on 40, and then down the other end of the table, Volendam, Emmens, FC Emmen, and Almere City. By virtue, as you will see, Feyenoord, we slipped up. Let's go back a couple of stages. We slipped up. Feyenoord beat Almere City when we drew 1-1 with PSV Zwolle. And then in the second round of games, we beat Almere City, which pretty much equalled Feyenoord's score. But all Feyenoord could do was draw 0-0 with the Graffschap, which means that is how the table looks going into today's games. We're not going to concentrate on the Eredivisie just for a moment. We're going to look at our Dutch Cup game against Ajax. And as you will see, we've only ever beaten Ajax once. That was in the Eredivisie back in 2025. We beat them 3-2 at the Mandamakers on that occasion. We've never beaten them at their place, albeit we did get a draw in the Eredivisie earlier in the season to keep up our unbeaten run, of course. But that result at the Ajax Arena is sort of tip of the iceberg. But I'd like to think that we've lost to them lots of times at their place, including the Dutch Cup quarter-final last year. Having got a draw against them at the Ajax Arena earlier in the season, can we go one better this time? And here is the team that will face Ajax in this Dutch Cup quarter-final. As I said, the same team that knocked us out last season. Let's hope we don't suffer the same outcome today. The team looks like this. Bergstrom continues in goal. It's Wessels, Rosier and Van der Bosch in defence. Latonda and Aydin are the wing-backs with Varro sat between them. Stanovic starts on the left. De Leon, I'm not sure if this is his debut. It possibly is. Starts on the right. Romney sits between them, and Jay Stansfield is up front. The bench looking like this today: Setford, Van der Bosch, Drambev, Elatim, Leveld, Rekic, Toure, Atesta, Boumassoudi, Chris Lakessa, Van Duren, and Ross Stewart. And here we are back at the mighty Ajax Arena. They've won 4 of their last 5, drawn the other one, playing a 4-2-3-1 today. We have won 4 and drawn the one as well. Same form as them. Our by now familiar formation. Our first highlight comes 34 minutes in. Ajax throw in deep in their half. That ball forward, Rooney. And Romney picks off the ball from Rooney. It's gone out to Aydin. Aydin, what's Aydin going to do? He's crossing it in, but it's cut out. But Van der Bosch comes across, collects, and we've got it again. Varro then in midfield. Varro, it's a poor ball by Varro. I'm not sure what he was doing. He's looking very much like lethargic, and we've given the ball away, and it's into giving stuff away. Mistakes all over the place. Has shot across. Ooh, it's crossed in. And Brian Broby, just stood in the middle waiting for it. And we've been called out on 35. Mistake by Varro in that midfield. Samiski to Broby. And Broby puts it away. And almost immediately, we've got another highlight. This ball out to Latonda, out wide. Can we get back on level terms soon? Into the area. It's cleared. And it's cleared upfield. And they're on a counter again. Oh, Broby in space again. Broby's got his second. And in the space of 3 minutes, we've been done and undone twice by Ajax. Not containing them at all. That ball missed, and who was it? Van der Bosch should have had that. Broby was there. Bergstrom tried to cut him down, but Broby's too good for him. And half-time has arrived, and we've been undone by 2 goals in 3 minutes. Both assists by Szymanski and Broby on the end of both of them. We held on to them until 35 minutes. A mistake by Varro, get them in, but the second goal we should have really stopped. They've had 4 shots, 3 on target, 1.20 and 68% of the possession. We've had just 2 shots, not hit the target, 0.18 and 32% of the possession. We need to be better in the second half, and you can see pretty much where it all started to go wrong. And, well, in the face of the 2 goals scored in that first half, we managed to hang on to them for now. But we're going to have to up the ante somewhat. We're going to start to go for... We need a goal back fairly soon if we can. We got players, new players that are not playing particularly well, albeit Jeremy Delon does seem to have picked up a little bit of pace in this second half, so we're leaving him on for now, but we are making 3 changes. Tajame Vessels, he's off. Van der Beij is on. Mehmet Aydin, who's had a poor game, is replaced by Patrick Leveld. Not Patrick Leveld, Julian Leveld. And Filip Stanovic, who's had good run of form of late, but poor today. He's replaced by Tijane Toure. 72 on the clock. They have a free kick. It's headed away. Stansfield on the ball. Stansfield has swapped with Romney. Romney is there. Romney can't get it, but Toure can. Toure's in the space. Toure fires it straight over the top. And we're nearly 79 minutes on the clock, making our final 2 changes. Thierry Latonda, he's not had a good day, picked up a yellow card. He's played poorly. Drambev is on for him. And the final change that we've made, as we have taken off Jeremy De Leon, who was getting tired. He's had an okay start, but not the best of days. He's replaced by Chris Lakessa as we go to try and get a goal back. 84 on the clock. They have another free kick. Mansvek, Nemecha, and it's played Drambev playing it back to Bergstrom. Van der Beij, Varro. Oh, Varro again. He's had a poor day, and that one from Bowbury going wide. And maybe we should have taken the Varro off in that midfield, because that's where we've not really been channeling it, and that was probably a mistake on my part. They have another free kick. And Sanchez, Mansverk. And, we've not been totally out of it, but those 2 goals definitely killed us off, especially in quick succession. 1 goal, we'd have probably been all right, but 2 goals, we've definitely has done us. And when we did get the chance to get a goal back, Tijane Toure didn't take it. And we've won this ball, though. Romney, Shrew's been tackled. Lakessa is there. Back to Rosier. Rosier finds Lakessa. Van der Bosch. Rosier trying to find a way through and didn't find it. Stansfield. Leveld. Been very dogged in defence. This one over the top to Lakessa. Lakessa, he's put it away. And we've got one back. Is this going to be a massive turnaround? We've got 5 minutes of injury time. We're in the first minute of those 5. Is this going to be one of those games? And Lakessa has come on as substitute, and he's put this one away. And for the second season in a row, we've been knocked out at the quarterfinal stage by Ajax. 2-1 on this occasion. And, well, as it turned out, we weren't absolutely, apart from possession. And I think that was probably down to Varro maybe in midfield, and my mistake for not replacing him. I think given a reasonable account of ourselves, 9 shots, 3 on target for Ajax, 1.87 and 67% of the possession. We had 8 shots, 3 on target, 1.52 and 33% of the possession. Chris Lakessa getting a consolation, as it turned out, on 91 minutes. But that is our cup run over. Well, disappointment going out. Same round, same team as last year. And I guess when the draw was made and we picked Ajax, we knew that the inevitable was likely to be. And our record against them this series continues to be very, very poor. We still have a chance to get retribution over them, I think, in the home game that we've still got to come in the Eredivisie. Let's hope we've opened a bit of a gap over Feyenoord by the time we get to that point, just in case. Nijmegen have or other results in the Dutch Cup, should I say. Nijmegen beaten Go Ahead Eagles by 2-1. Utrecht beating Willem II by 2-1. Groningen getting past Hercules Elmelo by on penalties. And, of course, today's game, Ajax getting past us by 2-1. Ajax have got to be favourites for the competition now, because pretty much all those that are left are, I would say, on paper, inferior teams. But that doesn't mean to say somebody will go and take the sting out of Ajax's sails, as it were. As I think we've I just didn't want to do that. Dutch Cup history, past winners, that's what I was looking for. As you'll see, PSV and Ajax have pretty much since 2017 have run this competition, apart from the season that was curtailed because of COVID. Ajax won it in 2018, and then Ajax and PSV for 2 seasons. Ajax, PSV, Ajax, PSV. Of course, we were runners up to PSV in 24-25 on that occasion. Otherwise, it's always been PSV and Ajax in the final. We broke the mould on that occasion, Ajax going out. But yeah, that's where we're at. We have 9 days down to the game against the Graffschap. I will come back with any more news. And you come back on match day, and nothing really has happened in between. It's been a very quiet 9 days. Today's opponents are the Graffschap. They're having a very good season. They're currently 6th in the Eredivisie as it currently stands. Let's have a quick look at their stats. The Graffschap, there we go. 21 played, 10 wins, 3 draws, 8 losses. Those losses come into AZ, PSV, ourselves, Zwolle, Vitesse, Feyenoord and PSV. So that's how they're doing. They're 33 points from their games. They did go on a run of 3 games having lost, but they have won 1 and drawn 1 in the last 2 games. That draw against Feyenoord last time out, of course. Our record against them is one of, well, we've not lost to them. Let's hope today's not the day. We've only played them 3 times. Once in the Kuchen Campion when we were down there. We beat them 2-1 at their place, 0-0 at the Mandermakers. But earlier in the season, it was a 4-3 win at the Mandermakers. Ross Stewart getting a brace on that occasion. Leveld on 36, giving us quite a good lead. 2-1 at half time, I think it was. Then they made it 2-2 after 59. We made it 3-2 after 83. Looked like we were going to win it. They got an equaliser on 92 minutes, but Rosier from a near post corner or far post corner, should I say, on 95 minutes, giving us a win. Snuck it. So a very tight match. Let's hope it's not quite so tight today. And here we are, our second game of the episode. It's match Eredivisie, match day 22, as we face De Graafschap, and a win is needed to stay top of the table. Feyenoord playing, I can't remember who they were playing now. It might be Fortuna Sittard, who they are playing today. The team to face De Graafschap in this one, it's Bergstrom in goal, Wessels, Rosier and Van der Bosch. The back line pretty much as it was in the last game. Just 2 changes, in fact 1 change to the team. In fact, it might be 2. Telling lies, 2. Drambev comes in on the left wing back position. Latonda moving forward into that attacking role. Aiden continues on the right side of that the wing backs. Varro plays in a more central midfield role, not quite so defensive as last time. Latonda, as I said, has moved forward into that attacking role on the left. De Leon continues on the right. Romney is in behind Ross Stewart, and as it was to Jay Stansfield dropping to the bench, as has Stanovic, who didn't have a good game last time out at all, and he's been playing reasonably well of late. The bench looks like this: Setford, Van der Beek, Stanovic, Elatim, Leveld, Rekic, Toure, Atesta, Boumassoudi, Lakessa, Duran and Jay Stansfield. Here we are at De Graafschap, has lost 3, 1-1, drawn 1, playing a 4-2-3-1 today. And we're playing in our purple away kit, playing our usual formation. 1-3, drawn 1 on that loss against Ajax in the last game. We are top on 52. De Graffschap are 6th on 33. First highlight comes 22 minutes in. A free kick to De Graffschap. Swung in, it's headed away. But they still have control. Hashignoa. Cross it in. Oh, dearie me. And maybe Bergstrom's run in the team is off. That was right in front of him. And they did almost what Ajax did. And 23 minutes in, we're behind again. Hashikoa crosses this in. And Hain has got round his man. I'm not sure who. It's Van der Bosch again. Aiden with a throw in to Rosier. 40 minutes on the clock. So we go looking for a goal. Vessels finds Varro. Varro finds Stewart. Stewart, who's deep. Drambev comes forward. Drambev drives this one in. Oh, it's gone wide. We'll see it again. Drambev crosses in. It's Romney who's trying to get on the end of it and just heads it wide. Put off enough by the defender. Aiden with a throw in. 42 near enough on the clock. Aiden back to Rosier. Rosier finds Vessels. Vessels to Aiden. Varro. Rosier. Rosier to Aiden. Aiden, can he get this ball into the area? No. He's going to go back for Rosier. Rosier back to Aiden, who does get it in the area. And it's Ollie Romney who's got on the end of it. Question of offside. It'll be his 11th of the season if he is onside. VAR to look at it, of course. It looks like it's going to stand. Rosier. Oh, yeah, he was onside. Definitely onside. And we are level after 42 minutes. Let's see the lines now. Apologies for the flickering light. I'm not sure what's going on with my lighting system today. Just for some reason or other, it's decided it's going to flicker. Aiden with a throw in on that far side. We are coming up to injury time. 2 minutes to be played. Rosier to Vessels. Vessels to Varro. Back to Vessels. Vessels to Rosier. Been pushed back a little bit at the minute. No mistakes here. Aiden. Rosier. They've worked together well to Vessels. He's going to switch sides or not. Stewart. And that ball going through to Romney. Romney finds Drambev. Drambev crosses this ball in. Goalkeeper makes a save. And chance goes begging. And it was a good save. It was point blank. And we'd have gone in 2-1 up at half-time, right on the stroke of half-time. And it was a shot from Latonda. A vicious shot. Staved. And for that save by the Graffschap goalkeeper. And he's kept us out. And it does mean that we go in at half-time 1-1 instead of 2-1 up. 7 shots, 3 on target, 1.22 and 65% of the possession against their 4 shots. The 1 on target that they scored, 0.80 and 35% of the possession. With the stats as it is, if we can continue that in the second half, I feel hopeful. 48 minutes on the clock. Hungbo with a free kick for De Graffschap. And sort of cleared. Drambev. And he's given it back. Bell. And Bergstrom collects that. We have a corner. Varro with the corner. This one swung in, but it's headed over the top. Chance goes begging. I think it was Rosier. Was it at the near post? It was Rosier at the near post. They have a goal kick. Leon trying to get there. He's not had a poor game again today. May well be in the reserves until he can pick up a bit of form. Romney and referee. There's a red card for Alexander Drambev. Not what we wanted, and that's going to cause us a problem. We're going to have to do a little bit of jigging and jogging around. Aiden can play over that right side, over the left side. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to drop Latonda back and have a jiggle here. De Leon hasn't been playing well. We're going to take him off. And we're bringing on Chris Laquesa in his place. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put Romney forward. We're going to take off Ross Stewart. And we are going to bring on Filip Stanovic. And we're going to push Stanovic out to the left. Stanovic is best out there as an inside forward. Laquesa as an inverted winger. I think that's what we're going to play him. We're going to switch Romney to an advanced forward on attack. That's going to cause us a problem. Good job we are 1-1 and not chasing this game. Patrick Varro. He's not had a magnificent game. So 2 changes made then. Jeremy De Leon is off again. And Ross Stewart has come off to make way for Stanovic on the left. And we've basically pulled Latonda back into that defensive line. And with 71 minutes on the clock, making one more change, Patrick Lavelde comes on for Latonda and Aiden goes out to the left. 83 minutes on the clock. Van der Bosch to Aiden. Aiden's had a run inside for Rowe, who's sitting a bit deeper now. One over the top for Romney. Romney's missed the... Oh, no, it was a save. Thought he missed it, but save from the goalkeeper has kept them in it. Varro with this corner. He sweeps this one in. Rosier back to Aiden. Aiden pulls it back for Laquesa. Oh, Rosier, Varro. Varro into the area. It's defended well, though. And the chance goes begging. And this is looking more like a draw every minute. Over the top to Romney. Romney tried top corner. And the goalkeeper pushed wide. Aiden. But there was a poor first touch. And they're going to come away with this ball. We're down to 10 men, of course. And gaps may start to appear as we go in search of this win. Maybe we should just settle for the draw. Oh, no. And Bergstrom pushing that wide. It was going in, but it wasn't hit hard enough. We still have to defend this corner, though. Brittian to take the corner. Near post. It's away, though, by Varro. Well defended. And this is the chance. And we might see Bergstrom's hands here. Han getting that through to Hansen. Hansen takes a shot. And Bergstrom sticks his leg out and pushes it wide. And with nearly 86 minutes on the clock, making our final 2 changes, Zeno van der Bosch, he's come off for Van der Beek. And our final change is that we have taken off Patrick Varro and brought on Jürgen Ellertim. And it's been one of those episodes, despite chances that we flashed wide on a lot of occasions, but their goalkeeper keeping us out with a 7.7. But 15 shots, 8 on target, 2.07. We should have had that second goal. 62% of the possession, 2 points dropped. The Graffschap have had 12 shots, 5 on target, 1.88 as it is. on 38% of the possession. Player of the match for Ollie Romney, 2 key passes and a goal. 7.8 for him, just sneaking that player of the match from their goalkeeper and Hashikoa in their defence. As I say, 2 points dropped, and we'll have to wait and see what sort of effect that has based on we've played the early game and there's still the rest of the Eredivisie programme to come. And the rest of the day's results: Ajax beating Roda Kerkrade by 3-0. Utrecht and Emmen playing a 1-1 draw. Feyenoord beating Fortuna Sittard by 2-1. Fortuna Sittard pegging them back from the penalty spot on 61 minutes, but they took the lead and the win on 67 minutes. AZ beating Nijmegen 2-1. Almere City beating Zwolle by 1-0. Heerenveen beating Vitesse 2-1, and PSV beating FC 20 by 2-1, leaving us at the end of the episode, us in second place. We've lost that top spot again. It's very sort of ticky-tacky at the moment, and we just can't seem to get to open a gap up at the top there. Feyenoord top then on 54. We're a point behind them in second place on 53. PSV move up to third place on 47 points. They are 6 points behind us. Ajax are a further point behind them, so 7 points behind us in fourth place. And then we are 12 points clear of FC Utrecht in fifth place. And then down the other end of the table, Volendam are still in that relegation playoff place on 16 points. Emmen on 13. Almere City also on 13 now. It's all getting very tight. There'll be a 7-point gap between them and Fortuna Sittard. 4 points for Volendam. So they're down there for a little while longer yet. Right, Fortuna Sittard and Volendam will be offline. We are going to come back for two. I think we're going to play. No, we're not. We're going to come back for the UEFA Conference League round of 16 and the game against FC 20 in the Eredivisie, and then we'll follow that with the second leg of the which will be home, I think. Of the UEFA Conference League. Can we get round to the quarterfinal of that competition, and an NEC Nijmegen in that one as we head towards A, the end of the season, B, the end of the series. So we'll be back in due course. Not the best of episodes, and we're starting to pick up some of those dots, having had green pretty much all the way through the first half of the season, starting to get a few dots and losing a little bit of form. I don't know if it's because of the window and we've lost a couple of good players and we've brought a couple of players in. I don't know. We will see if we can put that right in the next couple of games. Fortuna Sittard currently 15th and Volendam currently 16th. So 2 teams down the bottom end. Hopefully we can pick up maximum points. We'll find out on the next episode. Well, I hope you join me for that. If you've enjoyed today's episode, though, leave me that big thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of Going Dutch. And, of course, our other series, Bottom to the Top, as they are released. And new episodes Going Dutch released every Tuesday at 4:15 p.m. The best way of keeping up to date with what's happening on the channel is follow me on X at Just Offside 2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 68. Until then, have yourselves a great week. Bye-bye.